Oh, the melodrama. Let's recap what's happening right now. The Miami Heat are losing in the NBA Finals. That's the first and most important thing. Phil Jackson has asked Carmelo Anthony to take a pay cut because guess what? We spent way too much money on J.R. Smith and now we can't afford any free agents. The Heat now, rumor is, according to ESPN, looking to create financial flexibility to make a run at Carmelo Anthony. And the clock is ticking as Anthony has until the 23rd of this month to opt out of his super duper contract. So first and foremost, damn, this is a sad story. I know a lot of people are like, oh, this is exciting. I think this is sad. This is bad for the game of basketball when your best players can't handle the heat and run to Miami. GD, are you a fan of the idea of Carmelo Anthony becoming a member of the Big Four?
Absolutely not. There's one basketball. We know he doesn't pass. And on that, I'll pass to Dan.
Hey, buddy, someone passes. Okay.
We got to stop agreeing on everything.
This is weird.
The whole idea of this makes me sick.
Yes.
I mean, what? Really? Do you want competition in this league? This is what we went through a whole collective bargaining, work stoppage. So this kind of thing, so this kind of thing wouldn't happen. Now that said, as good a scorer as Carmelo Anthony is, I don't think he's a winner.
No.
And he hasn't won anything since the NCAA championship with Syracuse in 2003.
Shout out to Jerry McNamara.
If Miami wants Carmelo, take him, go and lose. But I don't see the Big Four staying together. Wade isn't one of the big anymore, and as you're saying, Ansel, neither is Bosch. And it's just not going to happen. I think LeBron, if they don't win the championship, LeBron's leaving anyway.
Okay, so if Ansel, he does join the Miami Heat, what does this mean for the legacy of Carmelo Anthony, who came into this league to be the 1B of LeBron James's 1A?
I would even say, forget Melo and his reputation and his whole career. It's more LeBron. It gives that weakness and it tarnishes LeBron's image.
Oh, he's already done that.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. Like, there's golden rules and little secret rules. You can't do this. You know what I mean?
The unwritten rules.
The unwritten rules. And you know what? I seen shout out to Instagram. You know, somebody had a picture up and it was like Jordan and Kobe, and it was like, at least we didn't have to have our whole draft class to win a championship.
Right.
I don't think it's really gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's talks about it, but I don't really, at the end of the day, think it's gonna happen.
And really, Carmelo, all the guy can do is score. And if we said that about Kevin Durant, look already how much more Kevin Durant has achieved in his career than Carmelo. Like, whatever, Carmelo, score your points. I don't know that he can really do much.
He needs to go back to Denver. That's what.
Yeah, I think that would
never should have left.
Never should have left.
Yeah, never should have left.
No.
Okay, I was going to say, one point I wanted to make was this bodes well bad for the Eastern Conference simply because the conference itself has struggled, and to lose the best player in New York City, and for him to go join the team that's already been dominating and head and shoulders above everyone else during the regular season would be a bad look. But let's move on. Let's get some Raptors content in here. Not necessarily Raptors content, but Kyle Lowry was a Raptor, right? Still is right now under contract. Mario Chalmers is currently under contract from the Miami Heat, but he's not playing like he's under contract for the Miami Heat. Rumors coming out that Kyle Lowry is being courted or will be courted by these Miami Heat. Do you think that's the answer to what's going on with them right now, is to address the point guard position, the head of the snake? Is that something that bodes well for you, Gary, in the future for Miami?
Well, if they're getting Carmelo.
I think it would be Carmelo or Kyle. You can't get
Okay, but I'm just saying,
super contract.
Even with what they already have, I don't know that really they just need a guy that can defend, because LeBron has the ball in his hand most of the time anyways, and I don't see a problem with that, right? Except for if you compare them to San Antonio, that is a problem. You don't see Tony, who's a point guard, with the game isn't played that way anymore. It's not big banging, bruising Shaq anymore, and it's not the screen and roll thing as much anymore. You know, someone's flashing, getting the ball, hitting people. It's Boris Dio is the new center, who is a point center. Forget about point forward. He's a point center. That's what's in right now. So, no. And by the way, real quick, as a Raptor fan, I'm a huge fan of Kyle Lowry. I think he has heart, for lack of a better word. He's got big balls. He's a hard-working guy who is a winner, unlike Carmelo. However, we know that he also needs the ball.
True.
So is he a fit with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh?
Well, I don't anticipate all three of those guys returning. I think Chris Bosh can get a nice piece of change somewhere else and be a big part of a winning thing. But Dan, I mean, how can you say no to the Miami Heat if you are Kyle Lowry?
Well, first of all, because A, you can get more money in Toronto, and B, you're the leader of something up and coming, new and developing here in Toronto. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that where you're the leader? You're going to go, if he goes to Miami, he's second fiddle at best. Yes. He doesn't get as many shots as possible, and he can still get a better contract because he's with the Raptors right now.
Okay, so even without Kyle Lowry, do you think that point guard is where the Heat need to address?
They obviously do need to address it. They need not a Kyle Lowry type of point guard, but more of a Vance or better kind of Rondo, healthier type of point guard. Somebody that's going to come in there and actually control the game, not having to just always go through LeBron, but just, you know what I mean? Somebody that could come in and do a little bit more.
Can I give you an example? Remember the UNLV team that won the championship in 1990?
Yes. Herring,
Larry Johnson, Greg Anthony.
Stacey Ogman.
Okay, there was a team, they had a point guard. I guess it must have been Greg Anthony.
It was Greg Anthony.
Right. He did not shoot the ball that often, right? He was just, that's the kind of point guard that Miami would need with the current lineup. Somebody who's not going to shoot.
Derek Fisher in his prime.
Listen, well, hey, all I know is North Cole and
not panning out.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. We'll be back with more on the Hangout. We got to talk about the big news in Gotham City. No, Bruce Wayne did not return, but Derek Fisher is now in the Big Apple. Gotham has a coach, and he knows the triangle. Phil Jackson has found his man. So what's next for the almighty New York Knickerbockers? Is it a run at Kevin Love? What's up? We got to break it down when we return here on Canada's home for Talking Hoops. Hangout.